Israel's occupation mirrors British colonial rule in Palestine. That's what the new film Palestine 36 shows.
Stop! There will be no war to dispense without my permission, I'm afraid.
The film is Palestine's entry to the Oscars, and it tells the story of how Palestinians led uprisings against British colonial rule in 1936. Hey guys, I'm Dina, and I spoke with Palestine 36 director Anne-Marie Jasser.
I wanted to make a film about this moment because it was really our first mass uprising. That was really the real first intifada, and it was a moment of a lot of hope.
Britain formally ruled Palestine from 1920 to 1948, and for the benefit of their empire, the British formally backed the Zionist project, which aimed to create a Jewish homeland in Palestine.
Britain must abide by the promises made in the Balfour Declaration. The Zionists provide the key to preserving the empire.
The British facilitated the mass migration of Jewish people fleeing persecution in Europe to Palestine in the 1930s, and they reshaped the country at the expense of the majority indigenous Palestinian population already living there.
بلادنا عرفت ناس من ديانات كثيرة.
هذول هم جيران، هذول جايين يقعدوا محلنا مش معانا.
British colonialism and the Zionist project was about separation, control.
Britain engineered divisions between the indigenous people of Palestine and its new Jewish settler population, with policies that disadvantaged Palestinians and dispossessed them from their land at alarming rates.
The British court transferred your land to the settlers.
That's the beginning of the ethnic cleansing of Palestine.
Under British rule, Palestinians lost land, job opportunities, and political representation, while the British supported the growth of Zionist institutions and power. The British also allowed Zionist paramilitary groups to form, helped train them, and even brought them in to crush Palestinian resistance. Meanwhile, they violently suppressed Palestinian armed groups.
We are looking for armed bandits!
Eventually, it became clear to Palestinians that the British had no intentions of supporting their rights.
بطلع منك مقاتل جدع. أنا بدي شهادة. ما حداش بده.
From 1936 to 1939, Palestinians rose up in a popular revolt against British rule, from a months-long general strike to boycotts and armed resistance.
We've shut down every Arab printing press. We've banned newspapers, censored their mail, and intercepted their telephone calls. We've set up checkposts and curfews. We've even taken away their bloody livestock.
The film shows how British colonial violence began long before the Palestinian revolt, and how many of Israel's tactics today find their roots in British terror. From mass arrests and administrative detention to surveillance tactics, massacres, and land theft.
The collective punishments, blowing up houses to punish somebody, the waterboarding, the torture, tying people, human shields, the system of military occupation that we are living now was all set up then.
As Britain struggled to hold on to control amid the revolt, it proposed partitioning Palestine between indigenous Palestinians and the Jewish population, a plan that the UN later approved. By the end of the revolt in 1939, Britain had crushed the uprising through brutal repression, dismantling Palestinian political leadership, organizations, and armed resistance. By then, the British had also either killed, wounded, imprisoned, or exiled 10% of Palestinian men. That created the conditions for Zionist militias trained by the British and later incorporated into the Israeli military to carry out the Nakba as the British were leaving Palestine. They forcibly displaced at least 750,000 Palestinians from their land to make way for Israel's creation in 1948. They also killed tens of thousands of Palestinians in massacres. But as the film shows, Palestinians have always fought back against colonial rule, no matter the colonizers.